Another edition for country meeting. My country people are thrown a big salute for outside here. You feel call me Michael, call me Congo Saman. But when weekend comes, we'll go for struggle for see how we go for knock all to read, struggle for discuss all to read. We'll come back and trouble that will happen for inside this country. We'll get for Shona inside round table for talk about trouble the way don't worry. We since Monday stay carried for this Saturday. We'll go for talk about plenty palava accident for inside this country, accident for that side for Yaoundé for a while, accident for General Expressway. So na palava oil make this one accident for that side for this way they consider for that side for Tangi. After before one reach from Banga, we'll go for talk about the accident too. It takes time happen for that side for Boya. We plenty people into the Texas so lost their life. They will talk about all this one for this issue for contributing. Then another issue they way this so it takes time so discipline plentiful people there for inside Cameroon. In less than 1 week, we talk of about 7 schools the way they don't take sides to do it in. Put fire for that side, no say for inside Kumbo. Even this night, another school takes sides so have a bond for that side for Kaikom for Kumbu. Way more than 4 other schools then 2 for Jakiri, the one from Ba, even though take to the one for that side for Tatu, another one again this morning time for that side for Konye, another government school, government primary school, a born two for that side, they only born a head teacher office. For Catholic school, Sabongari, another school for that side. For Bamenda, they can put a bomb for inside school with this. So plain papa that takes that to the fear. So we'll talk about all these ones for inside this issue for contributing, even some proprietors and for schools and for Bamenda with this. So they're treating it. So when I prevent me they born now on a house or me they born now on a school for this one, so one they don't even go put plugs and talk and see so no school for inside the school. So we'll talk about all this one for inside this issue for contributing. Then we'll talk to about some 3 years old Pekin where he died for Kribi. We come out school, say he go back for house, he fall for that Kenke river for that side for Kribi. They do it, they only can pick night die body. Another 3 years old boy for that side for Kumbu, they also go pick his body too for water after 8 days, so they don't struggle find. So we'll discuss all that issue and so for inside this issue for contributing for today, even to talk about Palava thief people then it don't take so too much. Palava thief for that side for Bafusan will take una go down for that start for backstart with this so they catch some thief boy for that side when I take side na thief. Then run go gendarmerie go and don't they go talk to this so people don't can't for the place so they don't succeed for carry they can't go they don't even leave that machine so gendarme they go for that for go do their investigation after 2 or 3 hours the boy come back again can't so brigade commander you see him I don't go report I don't can report it people so they don't can do one so they don't can hold me beat me so when I say go to so go take una bring una all that image then show how this one they happen for inside this country so for inside Babu Sam we'll bring una image for that side way so this one they consider thief man go thief for some store time they catch he run like liquid run go enter for shave the catch away people for bounce and the one struggle for finish with a life for that side but as he do this one take side he come back the way do it they call this see them they come for that side intervention rapid they struggle time they come population even struggle one seize the team for intervention rapid and for take time beat the same they just need for finish with anything man and finish so we'll talk about other one after two we'll take one or two go to the one they call us waiting for talk about another issue where it takes out to the bond so for that side for melon with so they catch 40 people there with 300 kilograms of manga. Then with one motor they don't thief and for that side so they want a better wage and then they take out so they struggle to see how they go make a for meeting and take they find for inside this country. So we'll take one to go for that side for melon for talk about this palava and banga where it takes out to the worry picking them even to for talk about this suspension for General Express we they don't knock them 3 months, even though they don't struggle for do mago for bring put another name for agency for take their very boss, they continue work. But all my things so this suspension for takes I see how they go arranging them and they ask them for camion driver and they will so young boys and nowadays see boy for 19, 20 years, he for on top baby still in saying they so he drive camion. He take driving license both side, no company no for inside camion will take us to say this so he get camion the way he takes us for train driver. So go check out to for inside this one for better way. Countryman you say for Saturday and they always be me one for Chakara on Turi. For my mom picking hand, again Andre Bless Esama will go for Chakara Turi together. It's our morning.
Oh, morning, Michael.
How you doing?
Just like you know, say for this time with the wet any time with the cry accident. I don't feel fine. I don't feel fine. Even like beer, Paul beer don't come back because me I be think say first you go for Bamenda for reach for ask for Cameroonian where now what don't happen so. He be there for international hotel. Please, if you know how you can say to Paul Biya, may he go to Bamenda and save the community, because a lot of Cameroonians are deceived how our country is managed.
Okay, I turn from a woman, hand, Mama SDF. You know, say don't catch also. I don't forget for take name. Mama Tamak, welcome.
Thank you.
I also say they punky.
No, I really, I did.
You dey punky?
I did punky.
Well, you know, say this. So we will not to for talk about that match passing way. It takes time. So they happen for this issue where they talk to this so for Palava way. They talk say this on this Nongame wanna come for do match passing peaceful match. But at last the whole one actually so no matter even in summer police they come for your dog.
Yes,
you know,
they become for sick prevention. Say
men
are not come out.
But you should come out.
Yes, we come.
I see how you come out. We have best skin
image on YouTube, and you know that by this time. We are not in the way again where you must listen only the CPDM meeting party. We don't have only the CPDM in country. Okay. So we have all opinion. I'm very happy to see. I want to congratulate Madame Tamak, who she was with a pancarte say release Jean-Michel Nietzsche. Honorable Jean-Michel Nietzsche, our deputy of this country.
Okay.
He's very courageous.
No, we'll come up and talk about all that one for better than Oga Sportman.
Yes, I don't choose sport jacket for them.
You don't throw sport jacket?
I don't wear a jacket for pitching.
Okay. For some will take time for talk about all these things that happen for inside country. But anyway, we'll start today. We'll start for talk about say something the way the worry population for Douala now, even though not only Douala, all over Cameroon, Palava plot. If some person want to talk say this, so you don't buy 1, 2, 3 plots, it talks all that plot, you never get trouble for one, meeting a lie. It be difficult now, so for a young man for commercial stand to this, so now money, I want buy plot, build house, or I want open company, forget a place where this, so you know can't get trouble for this. So it is so Rolando just start with that image. So take we go for PK 19 for that side way. More than land about 50 hectares, they don't come to drive the inhabitants for that land. So una park, una bag, commodity land so now my child get time and we go for Texas city so make my child continue. So they build that new prison, no? They build new prison for that side. So they come now can drive for them. People they for the way they live for the since 1950 where they occupy that land. Land of 50 hectares they say so again a one land title put it in even go that one move for the land they will give them small to say when I take and come on go. Put it for the since some law they be the favorite of the yesterday so if you don't stay for some land for more than 30 years government will help you for say me you get the land title for that land. But now what will happen for inside your country? Mama, move ask you. If you don't face the problem for land then.
Yes, you know problem for land for Douala. I don't know if you talk about them because I don't say in the whole country. The country not being managed now.
Okay, now the
any man just make us a one now because we not even get president for this country. I not be sure say this country be managed because I know if you understand the people that don't stay for some land
for
more than 50 years. They can't today with families and send them out. So may they go now outside, may they go stand for street, may they start the
and another thing, the procedure, they dey for court with the matter, but they don't bring caterpillar for cancer broke house.
Yeah, na magu where they do. I mean, you say Cameroon, you walk now na magu. Yeah. For Cameroon, if you not get some person for front, you not be no person. You not get uncle will be some better man for up. You know be no person. So
it's about what you if you talk for Paladila. But Roland just bring me because even for Yasa, Roland bring me the other email for Yasa. So for 1 week for Yasa, they so come out to the place. So some man don't come out, some people don't come buy land for the because the land in Marikage. When you poor man, you say poor man, they can buy on a swampy area. Play with water, then he go struggle, flop and for that side for Yasa. They don't struggle, they buy land, they don't flop, and since 2008, time they don't flop the land stay, you don't start being something, you don't start getting value. Some manager come up from nowhere for 2013, so no, this land so you go for Geo sign so when I not touch that land, this land so when I don't can use that land, this man will get the land. So poor man no get right for land again for Cameroon.
Yeah, Michael, the real matter is what we was saying last time about neo-colonialist master. We are still colonized in Cameroon by white, black men, black skin.
Yeah.
Yes, so it's black skin.
White skin.
Now, look, for example, how can we be in a country where when you have, for example, money, you have justice, and the justice of rich only against the poor.
Yes.
We cannot be happy in this country.
Because even the laws they have for, you know, the laws for house, for rent house, you the old house when they catch you, go lock up.
Now Laura Eso, who is Laura Eso? Laura Eso is coming from Amadou Ahijo system, where they were Leopold Ojula. You know Leopold Ojula, there was one French colonialist master who condemned Cameroonian to be managed by only people who are in the order of France. Why Cameroonian? We cannot help a lot of Cameroonian because we only apply the system of France, neo-colonialist master. And this is the land of France. Many of the signature that we have done in this country put the France a lot of advantage. You know, for example, John Bepenja, Paul Erikinge, what was he doing in prison? After they say no. Because even in John Bepenja, the white supremacy French colonialist master take all the land of people there. And we cannot happy. You see, you are asking a very important question. Are we really the owner of this country? Are the citizens of Cameroon are still respect by the law of the land? Because the land, according to the law, is our land. We now, to exercise that right, to exercise the right that comes from the decentralization. That means the chief is the chief who know who was the first to come in that place. But we don't have that opportunity.
The law, the
law come
protect a person for get the land legally.
Yes. Now, what happened? Delegate of government, even the mayor, they are the one taking all the place, even the SDO. They take it by force. It's not good. We must have a country where citizens must be respected. That means the population and the regionalization.
Because they don't even bring another law to this. So in less than 3 to 6 months, 3 months to 6 months, you forget your land title.
And you see that time,
give that land title, so that's why they move on.
And is that time I rejoice Macho BBC. Yes, I rejoin Macho BBC, who asks for decentralization and federalism. In the way of system of federalism, you should not have such kind of thing, because the region will be managed by the head of region, who is voted by the population. By the and if they don't,
you know, do fine work, they will be small country for Nyas. So what do you talk for this one for Palawa? This land, you don't buy plot?
I get plot. Thank you very much, Michael. Land problem for Cameroon in general, because you know even Fako, the land grabbing for Fako nas until we don't go on for a very while. One till we get away problem for the country now. Planification. No town for the country as of now. No get town planning. For Douala, for example. People that stay for the same place where industry they for the same place where people they. But if government we don't come out with a plan of town planification, let me say this particular area na industry they give for day, no man no go for day, the one na Marrakesh, no man no supposed to be for day, and then they make the law say no man no go for day, and so but now they don't see the one na Marrakesh 2 days after, because you get some more money for go buy developer. And so if they come up with good town planning plan, will get better Cameroon.
With the one where Mago don't allow us enter for inside of
and Mago help now Chinese people, because you will see a lot of people getting now inside Cameroon and buy land. Chinese people, it's not good.
The brother say, why did the first leave people? They build, when they don't build, they invest before they come now.
No, I say.
When did they invest? Who said the people then they did?
Down any language water they need to worry. When they will leave poor man, they will come buy ground, fill and make road. Time when they just finish also palm, one man go stand say this, so more than 30 they complain, or 50 go say no, that land so like you go just go and from down there, the right book say this, so that land from here.
And Michael, you still remember that what that right that French colonialists call indigenous people. We are still indigenous law that come from French colonialist master. That means when, for example, you still remember Douala Mangabel, when you say no, we don't want to come out from Bonanjo, the Germany kill Douala Mangabel and say no, you don't have the right to stay in this place. You still remember the La Pagode. Now they transform it like a place where women are dancing It's not good like that to see the house of Douala Mangabel transform in the house of people drinking and dancing naked. It's not good. But at the time of Douala Mangabel, Germany say all the land of Cameroonian is their land, protectorate. And they want to colonize. And now French colonialists come again and said, now, it's we who will
manage.
Yes, it is we. All your land is for us. So that the people have to fight and to be to organize, to say, no, let us respect our right. And it's come from the television, for example, on Canal English, where you are showing images of people, population, because those population there, they must know their right. They have the right, and they must organize. We must change the system of judiciary system. That means Laurent and so made them apply really, if we are Cameroonian, the constitution, because in this constitution we know that the right occurs to the population.
Okay, Roland, more control in actor this time and also enter for Palava for inside this country where the worry plenty people for that side for Babu Sam. It's my face, you want to imagine see this so young boy will come out, Roland just present to make control see that image. Young boy will come out, go for commandant the brigade. Commandant the brigade move 5 times. You know, so that rock boy, you're not explode them for 1 or 2 weeks. So commandant the brigade move 5,000. He say take and go become manager, no became worry place. He come out, go chop that 5 times, finish. They organize for go thief for someone. Right, go get that email for Babusan for that Palawa thief. The boy so that way stand for company for that side. You see, he put bandage for your face and he beleno. Now he go broke how you come be them. Then come go report for commandant brigade say I don't they don't come broke so house or so free for commandant brigade go for that side with the boy they go do enquete for carry the machine them. Then after 2 hours, the boy go put that bandage for his skin. They don't come back and take command brigade say, I don't can report say this so the boy don't come for us so they don't can hold me, beat me, say bust my eye, to chook me belly. Where some people move money they give say take a mashia. So some investigator now the house where they become broke for the same man. Now come beating where they go hold you beat and then your face never high, they only chook your eye, then chook your belly na how. Open that wound so move see them. They want open that wound, saying hard say they open them. You want open and discuss it so no would know they for eye, no nothing, it never happened for your eye. Now you will go enough for this so catch and look at it so you go tell me true about that Palava chief. They start call, they put away, they chief them for that side, would put over that quarter. They can say, now the boy they worry for quarter, now the boy they hold it. 6 years, 6 something. No, no, they was on side.
Wonderful.
You know the poverty they say, the they use our sense.
Money, you know, we're getting for job, so now if you find a strategy.
Now say na poor.
Michael, like you talk mention commandant in name. You know, say na rat is a house to go tell the one of us say Granode for Banda. That means say na son if you use native man. Forget some other people. Now why do you see most of this time military people that they use na friend for people so that they use the people that now forget their other friend and people.
So that really what I just bring so for Palava thief this thing so the world for once again commentary. So for Babu Sam. Another thief man for that side. And bring the other image for Babu Sam for that side for another thief man for that side way. He for that side for Carrefour or Beige for Babu Sam. He thief laptop them with telephone and time with the whole he take marathon run to take and so they go must finish it for that because about they don't want to see my again he run enter the chef the quartier time when they sang this and come and there was song repeat he see them like Jesus he see them like God they go move the boy inside house they want bring up a population say no get say the whole they want whole again for whole beat and finish and kill him now police they struggle now for secure that boy they want to come balloon
how to man if you die again because when to man enter for your house if first aim na for first kill you do you but I don't understand why then too they fear
that because the Palava thief what did they make and when they use them nowadays no one why they don't be motivated
they no one work
share the population there
someone they want work but the problem is say they need the get work you see so they use all methods to get money as I be the talk now say if you not get some person for front you not be any person in this country. So these people, these youth them today, they don't be desperate. They don't even know what to do again for their life.
Okay, well,
so their problem now whether they die or they well, now all that.
All that. Okay, well, you come back for comment fine, but I just bring with the other image for that side for Melon way. So they catch 300 kilograms from Banga with one motor, we achieve the motor achieve and we continue to do it with that motor, they work for outside, or became work kind of do not transaction for Banga. And I shall for that side for Melon way. Inhabitants for Melon say so. You go for Melon, you never see any boy picking way, if they at the age of 15 years way, you never think. For woman that side, now that can go age for that side, around 19 years, you see girls for that side, small picking the work I think. And when they take that bank, so they confuse picking ahead, the work I can begin do wonderful and terrible can crime them. So it is so. All this one the way it happens so for inside we country. If we talk to this, so what will really be the cause of all this?
The police they can't police themselves they be part of it because when these people they say they so when police come for them, they give them money, they need to catch them. They work that thing outside before they see them. They know say they work them. Now with their complicity. So now if you tell me say that because say police themselves not thief people they all themselves they smoke. I did for actually be part of the police they come pack motor go buy and smoke and too. And they know all people they say you even go denounce them, they catch them, 2 minutes they leave them again.
Yeah, Michael. I don't always ask the question. Say when they catch them, so because I don't see plenty time when they catch them. When they catch them, so who say they go? Because we get images the way they born.
They born them, not true.
Yes, we get images the way they born makes it. But I never ever see place where they born the stubborn gas or as you put it. So when they don't catch them, so they these 300 kilograms. So now how many kilograms they don't catch? When they catch outside the keeper. That's the question that.
Who say they keep this?
Michael, look for example when the miserable population are alone without any management. We must take care of the population because the criminality of the country will grow until you will attain a level where even when you will stay like that in your house, you will not be insecure. You still remember Brenda Bia, who was the one using that tuk-tuk in USA. And now, what do we have as protection child in Africa? When you see, for example, those consumption of drugs, we must take care of the education preventively. You must take the resolution that population like Amadou Ahijo and Ruben Unyobe, there was the one creating the community of the green revolution. And the green revolution, yes, with agriculture, that will help a lot of Cameroonians now to have a way on using, for example, the ground, because the ground still giving a lot of money. But we cannot have, you neglect all those machines that will be buy in Ebolova. You see, remember Comisa Go Pastoral. You left all those machines buying from China. Young Cameroonians now are abandoned. What are they going to do? But I ask to all the young Cameroonians, may don't get inside that thief, because that thief is not the way we will help the new Cameroonian. The new Cameroonian must come now from what we are looking for, example, the errors of our eldest father, and we continue now to make the new Cameroonian be
fine.
Yes.
Because this palaver for tips so with this palaver banga, you know, make now so the future for Cameroon and the youth. But who say what future they will all begin now the smoke left and right, they say the thing left and right. It means that for the next for future to come maybe 20 or 30 years, they only get and cultivators. Now they put it now they bang how
and the solution
but even
is
if people were updated the smoke come. How you feel say they want them for down, they know work come because they give money, now they give them money now. Because you define work, you come out school, get degree, go stay house, your papa they fight job with their small brother, with their mommy and with their papa. If that people ever update, they manage this country fine. We not reach that situation.
So the problem now
the solution is to decentralize, to make federalism, because the owner of the population will manage the population.
Okay.
By this time, Paul Biya is in Yaoundé. Sometimes he go to Swiss. Even his son, he cannot protect his son.
Let me complete it. He talking about federalism. Now wait to SDA for the manifest when they be created. They be proposed in federalism. Say if they take this country, federalism means wait because they try to put inside people they hate say. Federalism now for divide the country into two. I want to ask you whether Nigeria, America, and others, when they get federal republics, then how you see as a country they work. One I say wait, make governor be elected so that he give account to the people they elect. If you don't work fine, they change to put the other person if you work fine. May we take for example, we did for Aqua, if breach. don't broke only for down here.
Like Chico Bridge.
Yes,
we don't go for Chico Airport. We broke since.
Yes, you come up, you stay for Yaoundé. How you do know say that bridge don't broke? How you will know the difficulties where that people them they get them? Yeah. So now the reason why SDF, since they create SDF for their manifest, they talk about federalism, which is now the good way now for manage this Cameroon. If they not put federalism over this country, not enough you work. Because they want to centralize everything. They want to centralize everything for Yaoundé. In order that they get for control all the money, thief them as they thief them. Now the problem now they shing for they say no one day they don't want federalism because all things go now only for Yaoundé and them they decide when they say they go build bridge for 20,000 for example, they send 500, they take the other one, put them for their pocket. They know say when if they now they make federalism, they know fit. So now the reason that
Mike, I want to talk about the drug marijuana and as you call them. You know, say any drug now for calm down frustration. Cameroon you them over be frustrated. Yeah. Be frustrated why? Man will go school, get kind degree, then get kind diploma for your pocket. You come back for house, they fight shoe with mommy because of unemployment. So if employment, if man get place with work of morning time, you don't say man it be idle na day work now na day workplace. Yeah. If man go morning time get find work where they go work, where to go tempt for go this mumbanga. If you employment day, you they be busy all the time. I think say it will reduce the rate of
more controlling not to for talk about something where you don't take such a worry for the inside this week we 3 years old Pekin girl Pekin he come off for school say they go back for house for cribby don't know how he do fall inside the water. They only go pick na die body some few hours for that side for cribby for that side they go pick the picking the die body inside water. They call him and say can't take your picking away so we didn't have a hospital so we allow that they struggle for do all things feel safe the picking now the mommy that way for that side don't cry say water I don't allow finish for ice this way it don't happen and this very thing will happen for cribby so 3 years old girl picking will die for cribby another one for Kumu for that side for Kumu for Banso Rolando see if we get that image for Kumu for Banso way this so now 3 years old boy picking I mean the hear the thing woman 3 years old boy picking too he died the one they go pick it to for water for that side for Robui yeah where you two it don't allow die after 8 days the one they see now after 8 days now I was trying to say 3 years for cribby 3 years for Kumu it's a man that's some mystical thing today.
Nah, you know me miscarriage people.
Negligence
for the parents, and then bad things the way they did outside now too. Yeah. Because you know, say people now they don't enter all these things that were sacrificed. People picking them, all that kind of thing. And we know when end of year they can't reach for Cameroon here. Any man give a look at the picking because bad things the way they pass when end of year they can't reach. So me I know feel talk now say. The P4 for water, so then why it been I say from school to house? When you say that, when you send your picking for school like that small picking them. When school they close, run go take your picking for school, bring them for house. You should have a house, lock your door. Now so me I do my picking they come out of house so I no side. And if first of all my door they open because bad things are today outside. Because yesterday self you talk say no knows and why pass or Changway. They go sleep some small boy picking for Enos for Chan. For 9 years old. You know, see that bad things. The end of this Cameroon, so I don't know what they can't reach.
Michael,
Cameroon, they can't finish.
Like Mami talk, you know, say in the end of here, this lot of sacrifices, lot of blood sacrifices go on. And then at one point, I believe I'm saying all thing for Cameroon, it happened at twins. You want to talk about accident for Douala Yaoundé Road. You talk about accident for Boya for Southwest. You want to talk about explosion for Bamenda. You talk about explosion for Douala for S and DP. So it will say all thing for Cameroon na twin. It happen for this side.
Planification. Not be coincidence.
Okay.
Na planification.
So they don't plan all the way the text side happen.
Yes, na blood. People, you know say people where they manage this country now, they live now on blood. They live now on blood. Let me tell you. Even all these people here say they kill our northwest, southwest, and all over. Now blood, na blood sucker them.
Blood, Michael.
And if we talk about general when they ask them what people that die.
Yeah, what you can't talk about reach for this small time.
For example,
when you see
Paul Biya is too he must retire. Paul Biya must retire because I don't know how a man can be strong, how 30 years in
35
power.
years.
35, he must retire. May Cameroonian beg Paul Biya to go to rest in Vomeka village, and may us regulate that we should organize a real and fair election, because in this country where you see a lot of the domain like that who occurs to population, that means even God is talking us. And when God is talking to somebody, you don't understand.
But I say, I ask you something, Mr. Esama. Why for Francophone country it be different from Anglo-Saxon country than from Africa? Because
my answer will be
I
simple.
need just understand.
My answer will be simple.
Yes.
Francophone have been a lot corrupt. A lot of corruption have been inside this Francophone.
But when you see
for
Anglo-Saxon country,
Britain, when the colonialist master finish and say, okay, Africa want to take now independence. All Britain, they return to Great Britain. They stay there. But French colonialists, they didn't accept. They say no, they will stay. Mitterrand, we still know Chirac. You still remember Nicolas Sarkozy. He is the one.
He won't come back again too.
Yes, he is the one killing the great Gaddafi. He's the one taking the power in Ivory Coast. You see, so that we are in Africa where now you will see a lot of people who have been passed the power to another person. It's only in Anglophone side of Africa. That means in West Africa.
Yeah, where they do respect that.
Yes, the term of that is finished. But now in Africa, in Central Africa, when there is French colonial industry, look, for example, even here in Congo. Look, Sasungeso. Look, for example, even here.
All them, they work on a worker stick.
But it's so for power.
Yes.
You say all the problems we will get announced for Cameroon or for Central Africa now because of say president they shouldn't for chair, they need one go.
No, now the French system, where they apply. If you imagine, say person will stay for power for 35 years. He need to go retirement. He still want to represent.
Corruption.
And then, first of all, every day they are out of the country. Because as you talk this country, we don't get president.
They don't have dignity.
We don't get president.
You have dignity where you
can you imagine that the president always stay out. Now, when he say 45 days he come, with number 44 days, you see the run, come, see age. How you feel, say these young boys, they know with the TV, old people, they need one live place or young people.
Look, for example, in Algeria. Algeria was colonized by France. Look at which age a president is there. It's very easy. Everybody is still there. And why can you imagine? So that we must, because the product who will make Cameroonian good is Boya, Bamenda, all the revolution coming from there. Manchu Bibixi, we thank him. I thank Manchu Bibixi. I thank all those who have been arrested, Fonteneba, Agbobala, because they are the one knowing exactly what's happening in this country and where is the solution of our country.
No, till we don't understand, excuse me, till we don't understand, I say, English people for this country, now people, when they take that decision, they apply them. They don't be like Francophone, where they like go where they don't cut head. Because when Anglophone man decides so, they call Anglophone people les gens à gauche because they're always straightforward.
And I want to clap hands.
Like for example,
I want us to clap hands for all the Anglophone.
Yes, like you see, for example, now people they create parties. Starting with Bamenda, they kill 6 people for 1990. May 1990, they killed 6 Anglophone them before. When they be killed, and people they say, "Me when I go back from Nigeria, as they talk today." With this crisis ready for Anglophone zone, they crush Anglophone, they crush Fundi and all the like, but all the now, they feel stand for street now talk. So I really clap hand for those people them from northwest and southwest or way they do for this country.
More tender for Palava something where so that even though it's so that I think we ask them, that accident where it happened for where that military motor. He jammed plenty motor them, so young girl lost his life for that side. They carry plenty.
The whole student for University of
they carry plenty. Other one and go to hospital. Plenty motor, plenty damages in there. Now military car instead for city. So next time when accident happen for some place, now firefighting brigade they don't go to the doctor or the ambulance. But instead now gendarme they will police.
Yeah, because Anglophone zone be militarized. like yesterday, I see 3 3 trucks gendarmes. They still go southwest. I don't know what today for Anglophone zone every day. They also send all army them for Anglophone zone. Now Boko Haram that for northern Cameroon. They kill people. Instead of saying they will go fight Boko Haram, they go fight people where they not get gun, no nothing. Where they work and only with leaves them, green leaves them for hand. And every day they send army them for northwest and southwest and for do it.
The real matter
okay,
is that
you say you man with the right big book way this para this you write some book for body trouble they go on.
No, I just write 2 books till now. I write the responsible citizenship.
Okay.
My little manual of moral, civic, and virtue. For
okay,
the
so what
of our Cameroon.
Of our Cameroon. If I answer the right, but what you if you talk for this accident the way they happen left and right, they will do this one for Boya. How you take your eye, you see them.
To really ask to
If
answer.
Pigeon news this
To really answer your question is that everybody has are responsible of our situation in Cameroon. You understand? Because most of people have to accuse the government instead of thinking of what have I done myself to the development of
sometimes
our
we accuse governments for like this.
They don't accuse government. Say we will get what we will do. Now government will put that in place for implement the laws. Them.
Yes.
If I come on
now,
now,
you are the one who have put the government in place. Yeah. You are the one too who can put the government down.
Yes.
Even as a district election, always they will put them down. How?
No, you have to manifest.
You know the 1980.
They have the right to manifest too. But the other people have to manifest too.
Okay. That's why we'll come on that.
Yes, that's
we'll come on that. We'll come on that.
All of we are responsible of the situation we are facing.
The point is they won't come out for manifest as you talk. They the same army, same trucks, and they beat we, kill we. Like the other day, because I think we'll come on that one. We'll come on that one. Okay, see what more go for that one for Southwest. When they did manifest or talk they say no, they not like the way they did manage this country. They come out, keep boys and catch boys them, shoot boys them.
Because
they didn't no manipulation, no they feel in their own sense.
There's someone in this.
There is no manipulation, no manipulation, no they.
We cannot separate our country. The Cameroon is one on
no man ever talk of secession or separation.
No, they are the one who want the secession, who want to divide Cameroon. That for those people.
No, that leave that word for divide Cameroon because this is a day here. If I play for Northwest and Southwest, and for come outside, not because I want to divide Cameroon into two.
I'm okay with the revendication. You understand? But I'm not okay with the
way they kill people.
Okay, you be okay with the revendication the way put it for Northwest and Southwest in the way they ask them.
Yes.
But you will be against division because for me,
no me tell you why did talk about division now.
Michael, no, because there are some who bring their flag. They say they want to make a new country. They say they are Ambazonia.
No. They don't even make the word Ambazonia. Be now well pronounced because
they can manifest and state and still being Cameroonian, not manifesting.
The body now which year Cameroon being and waiting, you became Cameroon Oriental and Occidental no.
Oui, but
Cameroon be the
it's still Cameroon.
Why when I design now make Cameroon? The only thing they after that. The only thing we get two president, Foncha being waiting. Foncha being a president for Western Cameroon, then we get Eastern Cameroon.
After then,
but if you take me for marriage, then we sign marriage certificate like monogamy. Then the married no work. I tell you, I don't want me. Then you've been in trouble.
No, you cannot say you.
You're forcing my shit over your house. Your time you will
discuss. You can discuss.
Then when we want discussion,
when we have children already, we make one.
Then when we want discuss now, you want kill me or kill her.
She don't as a family. How she don't as a family?
How you would die?
They don't even want dialogue because when they don't kill people, dialogue now we kill people they dey prison. No, excuse me, they'll dialogue now with people they don't put in prison, or they'll dialogue with people they don't kill them. They're not supposed to release people for prison.
Give me the opportunity.
They'll dialogue with who then? They'll dialogue with who?
Yes. Let me give the opportunity to answer that question because the first opportunity is to cancel the neo-colonialist master, and we need Anglophone.
I'm okay with that.
And we need Anglophone mentality.
Yes,
that is dignity.
Yeah,
I mean, Fontaine-Neba, Agbobala, they are lawyer, and they decide to come in the street and say.
Even Dango Patrick.
Yes.
Well, again, American nationality they for bunker.
Let us continue. For example, when we will cancel the neo-colonialist link in Cameroon. By the way, our citizen of Anglophone part of Cameroon, that means Bamenda, Kumbo, Mamfe, Jakiri, and so on, they are helping us to have the way how to fight the neo-colonialist master, because the real fighting of neo-colonialist master is to be together. We in the Francophone part, we don't know it. Really.
But now, more Francophone understand now. Let me try to mislead them.
Let me give you the
they try to tell and lie. They want to make divide Cameroon.
Let me give the deep way. Ruben Nyobe was killing by the complicity of Cameroonian. There will not be complicity in southern Cameroon in that crisis. All of them have been arrested. A lot of people prefer to escape, go to Nigeria.
Don't escape.
Because they don't go to Nigeria. Why? Because there no treason, no traitor.
No traitor, no devil.
Yes! But in Francophone, we are...
Don't wake up for money title for Francophone or match tomorrow. You see what match Francophone enemy. Francophone are Francophone enemy. Yes.
Traitor, they like money. Here in Cameroon is Cameroonian. Maybe my neighbor who will come, hello, like the syndrome of Foshive. You know the syndrome of Foshive? Foshive was someone in this country where Amadou Ahidjo.
Who spies?
Yes!
They spies them when they put them all over. Prostitute them inside a hotel where they go with man them.
At the end, where do we arrive? We arrive at the way that is in the morality of people that we
I don't know whether they will change that morality one day.
We must.
That's why I create that book.
Of course. That means it's in the morality that we must walk.
But our development is
and we must walk by it. By
our development will be first.
And I give the opportunity to write
civic before being economic development. We have to change our mentality.
So
that's why I write this book for all Cameroonians, that we have to rethink about our education first. We have to rebuild our system for
and for example, the TV is helping us. The TV is helping us.
We'll surely develop that book for better way. We'll just take we come for Boya accident. Roland, take we go for this other accident will happen for Douala Yao on the highway before we worry for booming for Subu. You know that accident, Roland? Sombo for the. Okay, Roland, we'll just start now. This other one for that side for Yao the way this so this some camion we carry empty bottles and we put of them. If one take burning corner for that for our wife.
Now bad road them. And then road them over small.
Wait to do it. He throw all that on top of taxi. They carry for the rush go down for hospital. Small road. They road them for come like road die for tomato. That's
all money where they only thief money go keep and go seize. Money where they for don't build road. Look Cameroon how many years backward. Cameroon is instead to go now back. China will be back. More than Cameroon. But every day go back because it's over thief. Now because over thief, may they stop the thief. Now over thief money and they die leave the money. So and they leave money for Swiss account. The way they never ever get person, they never ever know some money they. Cameroon made them move that stealing spirit. Now stealing spirit, they take money for where they for build road for Cameroon, open company, they carry and go keep a white man country.
And something to do, you know that these camion drivers and where they work for left and right. So like just bring me that other image for that camion driver way for that side for before one reach from Banga for this way from Banga before one reach from Banga for that place Tangidi. This one the camion driver it drive the back is just separate from the freight. It fall block traffic for more than 3 hours. People they travel, they don't fit go any place. Man where they go left, you know if you go, man where they go right, you know if you go. So now this one will fall. Something for this country, you know, for Cameroon, I don't know.
Now that decentralization be it. I still come only back for it because that I follow for news. Say people they stay for road for 2 days.
Yes.
Because they wait me on they give order make they go move that motor. If country be centralized, we get federalism as we talk. Say they just call our government say make they go move that motor, send public work, make they go clear that motor. They don't clear that motor. Now the problem that now the main problem with Cameroon and they suffer that. And the road and the bad road. When you come out here for the go northwest, use them see as road day. When you reach for example, why you want to make northwest now they don't manifest. When you reach on outside they call them Babaju. For go Bamenda, place where you take 20 minutes for reach Bamenda. Now it take more than 2 hours. And you don't stay for how long? For years. You want to go Bamenda now, you go for pass through a month, go round. And when a new road where they just come over make them. Mafia people, they suffer.
That's the thing I
Mafia people, they suffer for how long before they get that small road. Now we all man the pastor, that road will stay for long. And you see, and you see that road now. Now they will just take some small tire and go put up. After 2 years, they will tell you against another road because they don't steal all the money. Now stealing spirits, the kill this francophone them. Now the reason because Anglophone, since they tell you,
it's not only.
Let me tell. How many Anglophone they prison?
No, it's a system.
Now system they are francophone. How many Anglophone they inside the system? Out of Anglophone they how many inside the system? Now majority na francophone. We talk of the majority.
Okay. We talk of Cameroon because it's a system.
Now system na francophone system
in power now. Because in that system,
the system is francophone system.
We have anglophone, we have francophone.
No, but it's francophone system.
Yes, it's a system.
It's a francophone system.
I will
not argue that. They prison was stealing. Tell me, how many
anglophone problem?
How many anglophone they prison where they don't teach? Only them.
My reaction.
There's a former Prime Minister in prison. It's not a
my reaction.
Yes,
my reaction will be that is the education system of Cameroon, and we are still going through the nation Cameroon. We are not constructed the nation yet. Look, for example, our system of education, where our students are going to school. The Anglophone system is not the same with the Francophone system. You will have the GCE after 5 years. In the Francophone system, you will not have the same. So that, remember, when they was fighting for the reunification of Cameroon, they give, for example, in their objective, that the country must be reunified first before having the independence. The neo-colonialist master, particularly the France, decide to say no. Let us fool that education, and when you want to destroy a country, you don't destroy its education. It's simple.
Now when plenty francophone, they prefer to send that beginning for English education.
What did you talk about true? What did you not even get players of francophone now?
When you go for francophones, you enter any francophone, you see, if you get 5 picking, 3, they go English education.
As Anglophone, they don't even get players of put their own picking for English system.
Because
now francophone is there, they don't. I want to tell my brother, I want to tell you, say, even I know understand say English system be the best. Why many francophone is saying they are picking an answer for English school?
Because they don't understand that the bilingualism is okay for
not only the bilingualism, even the education. Just talk about the education.
We talk about the education.
We talk about education, not bilingualism. We are talking about the education, the system. We are talking about the system.
There are better values in both systems. Then we have to take the both values in the Francophone system and best value in the Anglophone system and make together to build a new system of education for our country.
My contribution will be only that in the way our education is two parts, we have the necessity to come inside our own Cameroonian system and create it for our children and the new generation. Where do we have to go? For example, in the British, you don't ask what is your diploma, but you ask
your competence. Your competence.
What can you do?
Even in America, they don't ask certificate. When you reach America,
so that the technical
they send you go on field. They see what you
look for example.
Francophone
in the two systems,
diploma.
Bill Gates didn't have bachelor and so on.
The Francophone value is small part of the phone. More broke, I'm not between talk English.
Look for example.
More broke, I all my year. Francophone system be very poor because they look at diploma. They need to look whether the competence because it's somebody. I know if he talk, if he know the history of Cameroon more than me. I know if he may talk. I want to talk maybe because I get diploma passing.
Because you get big paper, you say don't go
big paper. Practice when practice be more important than theory.
Yeah.
Francophone they overlike theory like past practical. And the thing I say, francophone system is a very bad system.
Okay, but Mamo, just come on for that side, take side this time, and also for talk about this accident way it make we will struggle for get one or two ideas and for see how we share with the public for outside. This accident happened for Douala here on the highway. You know, there are 3 different accidents where it caused 14 people to die. We don't know whether one or not even die. Again,
when they say 14, you know Cameroon now.
Yeah, no.
When they say 14, just count them even 100. Yeah. We are used to that. We'll be used to that.
For this accident happened for Douala here on the highway. So this now 14 about 6 motor and they be involved for different accidents. What will be the cost for this accident?
The terrorists and oil throw for road.
Where some motor will pass with oil.
Oil throw for road. Now we see come back only for the system where me and the Sama would talk now federalism. Yeah. Oil throw for roads. Yeah. If now place where they get people, they do country, get people, they control the country. They for see that for like for one man country. Even now, they were even hot water put inside tankers. Go travel the road for wall the road. And even you go now, you see get the oil for the road can reach today. This is the country this. Or they the one only all that blood, only that blood suckers them. They still one for suck Cameroon and their blood. Because they understand.
Question on my answer, the camion man where he pass with that motor where the trader oil.
Even that when they say they suspend
road, control the for road. Where did they control the police?
They say they suspend the motor. Me, I don't see on Facebook where they depend. They don't ride on a day for so they say they suspend over 3 months. They depend on they change the name and they change the other one put from Kami.
They talk for the first motor where they don't throw it all.
We don't throw oil. The motor throw.
Yeah, they became all the motor responsible.
Responsible too.
Maybe general be responsible. The general may be, although they say general be taking a third position or pass and it be overrun. But now the person, what did they do with person?
Because of the accident is the first motor
where that oil. They do it with that one. Because another year. What it be the cause of that oil we trade for road? What did they do with that person we trade that oil for road?
What did they don't do with the police people then when they be there for road? Because
they don't machine out they say they live on road, they look the speed. Who said they be there? Now all the money for taxes that.
When they talk to this so they punish because sometimes they tell me to so if they want anything and be better for inside this country. If they say so this gendarme man you don't involve for something we know they find. They want punish that gendarme man, they punish and legally point out front. If you mean all man.
No, they take and transfer for different place. I know a certain case where they kill my neighbor picking for Bonaberry. Some gendarmerie they were that's when double shoot it so. All paper they show say they shoot it or not only because they catch it because you don't get identity card. Yeah. The problem turns so they don't transfer the commander. They take it transfer a different place, go do different atrocity for day. Now the reason that we say this country things again for change. Yeah. When you do bad thing, just be like when you do bad thing instead for punish, you make all man say they don't punish you once and forever.
Then it hide.
No, see, like for La Cantini, this when they move him for La Cantini, they don't appoint him now. He been a big man again. Now which Cameroon? Now which country this? Now francophone system.
Yes, my contribution, Michael, is Paul Biya who say when he was taking the power in 1982. Rigueur et moralisation. Where is morality? Where is rigueur? Inside the mentality.
Control this country again.
And the mentality when something has failed, we must change.
Of people
when something has failed, we must change. And first of all, when you are in program like country meeting like this, you see a lot of Cameroonians are watching the program just because they are important contribution that we can give, and we are giving contribution who can come even from abroad. Look for example on the road in a country like Equatorial Guinea, you see the péage, the money that people pay, the tax contribute really, and you will see a lot of our management. But look for example the péage of Bumiabel. You will see where you pay. No, let me tell you, I will say a lot of Cameroonians are responsible for what we have. Now. Because what happened? You pay for a tax payage, but you see that even at that place, the road is worse, but you continue to pay. First, your reaction in your conscience must say, no, I will not pay. And I come, I make my campaign and you don't pay.
He moved that.
No, the point I say, if you be right for move on because, look, You come out from Baba, you go reach Santa. No road, no day. You want to reach your back, go down broke all. Then you pay payage for do it.
I continue. After the payage.
And when you come out for Douala, you only for go Western Province. Now many payage they for road.
After that campaign of not paying, after that campaign,
money they go.
After that campaign that we will not pay payage, there is a second objective that we can, a Cameroonian being say, okay, by this time, who is responsible? Because we talk about decentralization. Because a president of a region.
No, they already talk about decentralization.
No, let me give my contribution of that. Because in that domain, we have to enrich. We have to enrich the population.
They're using words.
Of course, but my contribution is that when you have, for example, president of region.
It will be effective.
Yes, let me give my proposition at the time we will arrive at that side, because we know that even in Yaoundé, people like Senator, they are looking that change is coming. No, they cannot stop that change. They cannot stop. You still remember it was difficult to accept the monument of Rubenum Nyobe, but by this time, even the 6th of October, where we want.
They accept Nana because they want.
Wait a minute. At the time they wanted to put the monument of Rubenum Nyobe, the 6th of October, they have not put it. Me now, Esama, every day I'm going to community and ask for the tone. What happened that you don't put? So that he said, no, we have priority, we have the breach of Wuri. That is not my problem.
Breach of Wuri,
they sent me in prison. They sent me in prison because they wanted to protect the colonialist master Leclerc. So that me, I'm asking for the monument of Nyobe that they promised. And what are we asking now? That the promise of those who promised, when they make promise, we must catch them in that. Paul Biya promised that a lot of Cameroon, I do so swear. I swear that no accident on the road will happen without punishment. We have, first of all, the punishment of the system. We have the punishment of the system of Cameroon.
I talk ringway. We're supposed to economic capital and political capital. We're supposed to get ringway from Douala to Yaoundé. But up till now, most accidents are because motor they pass so if you go see most accidents are because motor they go.
They join on the roadway. This so where they don't announce and saying since they start building that road. That road if you make.
When they don't finish achieve the money.
No, they never strike. They don't strike. So they never pay workers.
I was talking about.
So the company put in for the village. They never give them small money for taking.
Yeah, my man Tamak impeach me to finish because my contribution is that when you promise that there will be communication between the cities. If it's failed, we must now try to remove that company, Camrai, to Bolore, and nationalize it. And yes, you know, for example, in Nigeria, you have TGV. In Morocco, TGV. Tunisia, TGV. But why don't we have TGV with all the opportunity that money can come out? Can we not think that investor cannot come in Cameroon and invest for the rain? We have it, and why Bensikina anytime in Okada people? Because we can change now Okada people by conductor of train. Of course, and that will reduce. You, for example, Bonaberi in Dobo, Bonanjo. If we have the rain there, Bolore only exploit the wound, exploit what you want, mineral and banana. It's not good. We have to nationalize. We give even to investors who want to invest in our road. They can think a lot of things. For them, they can think of rain. They can think of road. They can think even on water. Why don't we cross Bonaberi? Why can't we cross Bonaberi by boat? Why?
Okay, but I want you if you talk for this palaver, this trouble for General Express. They don't want trouble for putting a new name, say this so but Minister of Transport don't send them books, say so when I look at that one
they make a complicity. They make out the complicity.
That's why I was telling that.
Why don't we talk small pidgin? No say, Mami they know the.
Why would I talk down in English? This one will be English.
This one will be
pidgin.
Okay, I will broken then. I wanted to tell our country people, that all country people are responsible of our situation. the situation we are facing now.
So now we say we'll be responsible.
We are responsible. Because you say the ministry suspend the company, and the man go and change the name.
We see I did the change.
The man is not the image of where they struggle for change.
When they struggle for change.
How we suspend Kamrai when people dead die in Ezeka?
No, that's
Did we suspend Kamrai?
The name.
Kamrai was not suspended. Never.
No.
There was no suspension in Kamrai.
Who is doing that?
In Ezeka, there was no suspension.
That's why I told to Cameroonian, all of country people, that we have to be activists like Esama.
Yeah.
If we want to have a better change, all of we have to participate.
I mean, Francophone, they'll follow in. They talk say the craze.
Because
when you run the same craze man, they'll use all names they were treating with them.
It's not that it's a Francophone, it's a Cameroonian. All of we.
But if you are treating me as a madman.
If something is wrong in our country, we have to tell to our authorities that this thing is wrong. Correct. It's not correct.
When you talk, they say the craze.
What about this issue where ministers suspend this company? For you, now it correct or it not correct?
For me, it correct. Yeah. But the point I say, it is suspended for later, as we say, as he right. But back, when I want to tell me say, minister don't know see the change of the for so. When they suspend, I know they take all the categories of the motor. Yeah. How do now at the same motor they don't turn now be now? It means now with minister complicity. And why not only they make accident? Why Kamrai? We make accident, they not suspend them too. Because no be Cameroonian.
Now why?
How many Cameroonian now they don't put them now for chômage? Because now Cameroonian.
They protect Cameroon industry.
The reason now Nigeria man fi come for a bit to carry go lock am. But you not fi lock Nigeria man for here. Because for Nigeria, no fi do the same.
The suspension was.
Come on, Guinea Equatorial Day. Cameroonian no fi lock Equatorial Guinean man. But if for here they carry you, go pay small money, they lock you for your country.
Because this company, this company,
Cameroon not the country.
Vodafone where you supply internet for we don't struggle to make it own way. It get more than 2,000 workers. Because that company will be owned by a Cameroonian, they don't lock them. Why if you say they lock Cameroon?
He come back to tell Rachel Mr. Sama talk now.
I wanted to add something again.
Yeah.
Because they make something good to suspend this general company, but there's a chain of responsibility. They should have suspend all those policemen who were on the road. The first the first car who threw this oil on the street. Yeah. They suspend this car too. They should suspend all this responsibility on the road. The all chain.
They gave us all the but now they say protect all the chain.
They just suspend one and leave
the other.
My contribution will be so worse because the ministry Edgar Mebengo must shut down. Why? First of all, Kamrai, we still remember a lot of blood. And when there is a lot of blood, normally a minister himself, he said, oh, I have failed for my responsibility. Look, blood, oh, but they don't accept.
He has to resign.
They don't accept because they know that they are protected by someone like Paul Biya. You know that he's a nephew of the President of the Republic. And we don't need to make such kind of marginalization in Cameroonian. All Cameroonian must be equal. If it's Esama, who was the Ministry of Transport at that time that Ezeka occurs, having General Express, normally I should say the President of Pobia, if even you are my father, I resign. Please give the opportunity to another pan to continue to make Cameroon good. But by this time, I think a lot of Cameroonians are forgetting that we are in a country where we see how in other countries they are doing. In France, even in France, when there is a lot of accident like that, people resign. Yeah. In England, even the Prime Minister, even the Prime Minister, young Philemon can resign and say, oh, a lot of blood like this is not a catastrophe. It's not a catastrophe. It's a change of responsibility.
I don't come here again. May I ask this question again? Est-ce que government don't struggle because you know these big agents in this so agents in the way they pay workers 35,000 they drive that big motor. 40,000 for 1 month. You work more than 5 to 10 million for 1 month, but you go back for 45,000 at the end of the day. They need to check this driver the way. Driver they come out because say his salary is small. He get for stand for corner road, load pan and he go take that money, go divide that with police for corner road. Give their own. Then one go. When he drive motor, he hate no fair for staying because he calculates so motorboy don't take how many passenger. He get for drop one for loom. I go for stand for pension. I get for drop for Bawusam. I go for get smoke.
All that big bosses the way they drive. Me I don't enter. See I'm not say they okay. From Douala to Bamenda, driver don't change money put them. When they break that big motor, then driver just go down. You go game. Then he control that thief man the inside motor. Whether driver books the correct, whether the motor books the correct. So now the system they give for the system they give for change the system. The whole system is the whole system rotten. They give for change the system.
The whole system because you were trying to say me say because if we fight this trouble waiting for inside transport, me I think this so they will stand for arrest police and we shall not then will
they say they don't put police they don't put police the police no
please
they say Michael they say they put police the police
let us continue to educate Cameroonian at the basics because even in school you don't educate Cameroonian you reach at a level where you see even a tree when the tree begins to be like this and you wait until the big tree. No, we must get inside the education system, and in the education system we have what Paul Biya was saying regarding moralization. We must up morality. Is that where Mr. Symphony Tene this book, and I want to present that book because this kind of book will give opportunity to citizenship to have a very important morality. Because even when on Monday you don't stand on the flag and say you will sing the national anthem, that is a very big matter of Cameroon.
When will they grow up, Mr. Isama? When will they grow up? When they sing national anthem, when will they pass, you stand, but now national anthem they sing, you see person the worker, no problem.
Look for example, we are crying now a lot of family, and I say, I beg, government. May you indemnize those families who have been dead because of the responsibility of the mismanagement of the road. Okay. That oil is the government who must take care and say, okay, I suspend the road. Because even internet, when they reach in Boya, they say, okay, no, wait, I give you. They say, no, there is a catastrophe in Anglophone, in Southern Cameroon. We suspend internet because we don't want people to put image. And
no, so no, when
they must suspend the national tree, that road, and say, no, we have heard that there is oil. The vigilance of the government must say we have seen oil. We suspend the road because we don't want to see accident. But they have not suspended it, and we still continue now. Where is the problem? Chauffeur, the driver, they are not sleeping. Most of in the agents, they are not sleeping.
They need to sleep. They need to rest.
They don't have place where they can have their room.
This issue, they so because
the ministry Mebengo have only have with that the beau-frère de Paul Biya.
Now you know they are both friends. I'm not supposed to even know them.
Now the one who have before Mebengo.
And Kili.
Robert Kili. Wait, I will tell you. Robert Kili was the one buying Chinese airplane. That Chinese airplane, where are they? Where are you using? No, they don't go to company like General Voyage and ask for the director, the management. Where are the room of the driver? Yeah. I want to see the toilet. I want to see how they are.
How much you pay your driver?
How much you pay? Is their work, and if they don't do that work, madam. Resign.
Me, I no driver the way they come out. You come out your own day, go Bafusam. The same day you come out Bafusam, come Douala. The same day come out go your own day.
Because they want money. They finally destroy the life of Cameroonians because of money. And the ministry is still there because of money.
You don't get no choice.
Because Paul Biya don't take the road of Douala Yaoundé. because most of them are they're totally
helicopter.
No, poor people will not die again like that. Poor people will not die without shout.
But for me, if for me, what I'm trying to explain in the book is that if they don't abandon
the book is an English copy there.
Yes, English copy there. We are now trying to translate.
Okay, you still translate
it for English version because I try to explain that if they don't abandon us, we don't have to abandon our children too. Okay. Do you understand?
Okay, meaning if they don't abandon we, well, you did pitch this way, they try to
they don't say me when I broken. When I did the talk na grammar. Now go grammar program now.
See, I'm okay, bring me image for that side. We'll talk about someone.
We never talk about match.
No, we can't for enter match, but one will go for Norway to talk about something where people don't turn confused and people don't even be aware. For that side from Konya, they don't born Konya, no, for Southwest, for Kumba. They don't for Konya subdivision, they don't born government primary school for that side.
I'd be against all that.
They don't born them. They put for and they born a headmaster in office where he born all. For Jakiri, they born 2 schools. Government bilingual school, then they born a Presbyterian school, they born a only head teacher or his own. For that type of government technical college, for Mba, for Kumbu, they born head teacher, principal in office, all will document it. For that side for Tatum, they go primary school for that side. Even this morning, for that side for Kikai, they born another school. For Bamenda, they don't have to figure the email for that side for all these things. Then for Sabongari, they born Catholic school for that side in less than 1 week. Then for Bamenda, they put bomb for some school for the yesterday. Then they threaten some proprietors so they will come. I may choose whether they go born a house or they go born now in school. Either nice, the proprietor don't go say go send up again. You know, picking them down the struggle, they enter go school one by one. Even though Prime Minister too go for that side for this way, Papa Kukuma send the same, they go work at the other. So all this boarding school.
No, it may not be proper.
You go solve the problem.
You know, solve the problem because even as the born school today, tomorrow when they if now as they once they made they divide the Cameroon into 2. They will start again afresh. So to get the money, the sources of money, to construct all those schools again. I'll be against the burning of schools. So, and then we'll get even for know whether not even the people that burn the school, because you know this government be able of doing bad things and putting it on people to take for
them to get right.
Yes, for talk say they don't do this, because we will grow for this government, we know what they be capable for do. If he come, what I tell you, when they just start SDF or Bamenda, it reach Ombunda, they go catch some boy. It been a strong military for SDF. They beat and kill and take Njama, how they call it? This thing. Put her inside a pocket. Yeah. Say, then take it, send them for current, made it in a current, don't shock it. So they be capable of all, because I don't understand. Say it will be that same people way they want tomorrow. Maybe they're picking they go to that school, they burn that school again. So they will take money for construct new school tomorrow. I be against the burning of schools. If now they want treating the headmaster, may they treating the headmaster, may they leave the school. School now for all picking them, because if them system where they say they control that anglophone waiting today, if they need to go school, they will be waiting today. School be very important.
But now, so government say so it protect when I go school, I will protect when I a lot of military day. But how
they want born Sacred Heart, Bamenda, dormitory. Maybe they be the guard, the dormitory. Yeah. How manage the born them? Now for come back for tell you say we will not be sure who really be behind this burning of schools.
Because in less than 1 week, about 8 schools they
we don't really know who be behind this burning of schools. Because if you not imagine, be now I know them. Now boy they get blood inside their eyes. Yeah. How the guide school, I seen that they be declared that school when school be they return back. Now they guide the school, then they burn school now how it be the day. They
can't put bomb. Even the bomb where they put our school, but they can't move the.
Maybe they don't charge people the houses of Bamenda. Why they not see all those materials of bomb? They say Cameroon now the country get security past all countries for Africa. Yeah. The person not be carry bomb go put them. Where all that military people they all over Anglophone zone. They don't see them.
They will camera. They will
don't camera like the other day. The other day I see how they call on a drone when I wait when they travel up stories. Snap all place. How they not see them. For boy, I see this thing where they put out up where they snap all thing where they go around. How they not see them. Make they not take people like fools.
Me do not take for the full. So what do you talk for Palawa this issue for where they put fire for schools and where government because you know some point say they fear for send picking and tell you so government give action and tell you so the school be protected, they protect. But now when they can't burn put fire for school.
I will deceive people. Burning of school is like when the lawyer wake up and say we don't want to continue to work on common law. What was the answer of the government? They catch the lawyer, they knock them.
Beat lawyer, then whip them.
Lawyer and Laura is so say.
Talk pidgin now. I like when you talk so.
What? Because my contribution will be more efficient than the pidgin. Because pidgin we understand, but the idea is more important. The burning of school can shut down only if Paul Biya, the President of the Republic, release all Manchu, BBC, and so on. Where will be the reason again? Probably decide to release some of them.
And
them neighbor Agbobala.
They say so why they don't release something and the one the government don't negotiate with them.
No, Manchu, BBC say condemn me to death condemnation.
No, you know,
and release other.
Mr. Isamail ask some question. Yes, I feel agree with the question answer. Say what you talk not true. Because me I follow Umbala, it is all over for diaspora. The worker asks maybe they go back for school. It means they release them under condition. I be sure that the one they remain inside prison now because they need to agree the condition.
The agreement.
The agreement. So the people, most of the people, I not to say all because I don't know any be there. Most of the people that they release them, I be sure say they get some agreement where they go for fulfill. Now the reason now they go all over the preach government their work. Because I don't understand say Agbombala be been for justice. You don't need justice now go to school. He be teacher. He work make pikin go school. He be now this man na Fontaine be na teacher. I think so. Agbombala be na for then he come out go for meme. Why not only for one place where lawyers they say they will start to go for this thing. It means he go out with a condition and when he fulfill them now.
Michael,
so
at the time of Amadou Ahijo,
they were calling me now and say those people were there for prison. At the talk and Dango, Patrick them, with the BBC them, with the Penn, whether not Lawrence or not Claire, I don't know. Make they release them, all those Anglophone them. When they don't release them, the tension will go down.
And at the very time when being low, fond of talking so. Escape they come for country, picking they go back for school. They remember the one who don't die. They remember the one who did for prison because.
Michael, wait before you continue, let me remember you went at University of Boya, the NAC student. Yeah. I was very disappointed. It was in this studio that we saw gendarmerie with water. Yeah. They poured on students'
houses.
Why by this time when there is a problem in a house, a father normally, because Amadou Ahijo was the one we call when he was in power father of Cameroon, but they are not father of Cameroon because it's Rubenu Nyobe who was the real nationalist who created the UPC. That were the real father because they can sacrifice themselves to save the life of Cameroonian. Rubenu Nyobe died because he wanted to save us. Amadou Ahijo cannot die for us. Paul Biya cannot die for us. They are just exploiting Cameroonian. And I want to say, the real father of Cameroon will come out from this country and will go himself with this authority to that place and say, please, let us come. We will have. We need mediator. We need mediator. We need mediator. We need mediator in this country. Mediator is the one who will come. And I want all those who are listening to us and watching us on Canal English, the program. May Cameroonian grow, wake up one and say, me, I take the authority to be mediator. I will go and say, Minister Laurent Eso, Paul Biya release all those people, and I will go also to Bamenda. Please stop. We need, because if we ask to stranger to do it, Cameroon will be destroyed.
No,
because French colonialist master are coming again.
No, make Mr. President go down for field. Whether na iron polo na I know whether na iron weight, I don't even want for me name that their prime minister. Make Philemon Young. What did he go do for Bamenda? He don't go play time. He don't go how many times fail. He's a failure. Make Paul Biya himself take his foot, even though he be papa for this country. Make it show now, not time down now.
It's because I know that Paul Biya cannot go. He's afraid.
Excuse me.
When somebody is afraid, you don't know?
No, I know, but
Paul Biya can go there.
Paul Biya,
you talk for what you want. Paul Biya cannot go for Bamenda.
The party on both sides.
Excuse me.
Paul Biya again that your time. Paul Biya is a colonialist master.
Let me tell me I talk with me at the thing.
You didn't ask for what's
No, I don't give a talk now with the thing.
You didn't ask for some.
I say President Biya get for go downfield, for go see, go touch him, wait till it happen, see him with the eyes. Because once for 2018, make come on our big door, may not come on a small door, may come out, they don't do something for Cameroon.
They don't say be ready for come out because if
he go come out, whether he go out or he come out by all means. Because now Cameroon, even they want them, because even as I be the come here, I might tell you, I come now on top, I come on top Okada.
I'm a practical man.
I want come here.
I'm not a dreamer.
Okada
I'm a practical man.
Yes, mama.
When I want carry an Okada boy, we work at the discuss. I tell you, say na una. They give una 2,000 and the vote bureau from bureau for vote beer. Or una not register. Because when una deny say una not register, if na two they register na CPDM, they go vote beer. So at the ask na say may youth may they register massively. So that 2018 may they vote beer all out. Because you know say 1992. Chairman Front be win election, all man know that one can reach today because they be vote massively. So that boy tell me, say, ma understand something. Say, after some time, they be feel say it go change, as it not change, say then now they understand say be not be be again give or control this country, maybe CPDM in general. We need a new blood for this country now, and the new blood gave up in a papa way, it gather all picking them. Papa wey dey go for field, make Papa wey dey stand for Yaounde. Say, I don't hear say Samaron broke whether na Leclerc for Yaounde. Make dem put for prison. No, one man wey go for field. Like chairman for SDF don talk am how many times. He know wetin we go through. He pass on motor all road. He know. So that people the way they know the ground, they go on field. We make them vote them so that make they know people their problem.
Okay, so that day the last Saturday we even though Douala happened, say so country son they don't enter to for Douala. Because we see police where they come for Esama. I even saw for Kori begin to win him there.
Yes. I wanted you to show image because I don't know
how to get the image of that side because they block all sides so make no.
Yes, after that you have to give me a lot of time.
Yeah, so tell me that day which una be plan am and how it at last end because
okay. Ma tell una, you know we be Republicans. Yeah. We be write this thing, declaration of a rally. After that march pass, we will give our own road. We will give a pass on march. They send our Douala premier. The subdue for the take and not change them. Send another on-side way like and say no problem. We also manager.
In the absence of meat, no mean jangana beef.
Na beef. So now what will happen? I say. As they go drop the declaration, because Lord, it talks when they drop the declaration, the same time they give una the approval. Now after 6 days, when they get, must still take an also.
No problem.
So then, see, and also don't mobilize other political parties. Then too, they say they will come as CPDM. They make on the 1st October. They other political parties. Yeah. They see and also don't over mobilize. They come now only on the eve. They will miss some of a meeting. We're going to give for help with too. Because you know say this will be arranged the fool. Now activists. So now only on the eve, no, one day before that,
day before we
hear about radio, communicate. Now communicate, they can cancel this thing of match where they can for SDF. How me I can ask your authorization, then you give me, then I've made that year, so you don't cancel. Me self, I not be informed, so you don't cancel. So continue to prepare our rally. So they for rally, I want to sleep on morning time. Here they call me now from Bangasena. Mami Wata then that they come over from Kongsamba camp. They come over Yaoundé camp. Where they be supposed to even other police people they be trying because I work out for food round for CWTB we be on. That police people, that gendarme police people, that school picking the way they send and that bid the way they send now. They be get because I want focus on small thing. Because President Nietzsche they call it, make it take engagement because when you make
take engagement, yeah, tell me.
Yes. First of all, because one make a declaration, they take 3 people the identity card and their name where they will make people they march normally. Yes. So they be there for the declaration where they get. So now and again. Now be even the subject again that they preferred now with subject they call Nietzsche make it take engagement by writing. Say if they destroy anything be responsible. He write them and we won't take all measures so that we will march for make them release the Anglophone them when they for prison, make them stop killing in Anglophone zones and all the like. So they take now an opportunity for that one as the system we don't mobilize over. Yeah. They say now, so we don't write for track the way they send us. I say, we talk about federalism. We say, they kill Anglophone them, this and that. But they don't kill. When now, if they don't kill more than 30 people, that will be massacre.
It's good that we talk about
they just find a way for bound the meeting because they know say CPD exist again. You know they exist again. The reason that why they want to make their rally now, they go shit out for Maison de Parti when all we contribute for build a Maison de Parti, the season with power. We will go stand on the street underwater, but as they be make provincial chairman Jean-Michel Nietzsche, he come on now for one camp no match because of we for SDF we be chop die. We say we must match. So he come on now for come middle of place where we be there. The cash for do share. If you imagine, say, a war parliamentarian and they brutalize it, carry a calling. He say, now the police don't cash it. You don't know say they brutalize it. When they want to take you go for the place where they take you go, we go. He go tell away. We shouldn't not call it, not nothing. They take it now, go put the house arrest.
They go keep it for your house.
House arrest or a house. Gendarme they be there with guns and so for a front door. So when I tell you, then a summer we there with we we get for march with we, they put the house arrest. Kawala said we be struggle pass. Come on, but they still only after before they leave it with the UPC money them and all the life they there with we the I don't understand whether the country now only CPDM they get for. Why they give multi-party this thing when the only citizen they get for match, the other party they kill them, they kill and make them not match. So as when we be here, say they don't hold with chairman, we say okay, if they don't hold with chairman, they never hold with or we match or absolutely panda that day. Yeah. Before they want here, they don't match finish. Because you know something, you get a Frenchman you call and say plan A, a plan B. So we get a plan B. Because they feel that over get sense, which will get sense, we match in summer.
Because they fight the whole side because for Bunaberi, police will be there all side. So
that police is supposed to guide we as they feel say will be casser. As they become we will be casser. As them CPD will be casser, no Cameroonian like we will be. I don't know whether opposition parties and no be Cameroonian or na Chadian or na Weti. That all that people will be saying that police people, gendarme. Army them they be get for instead control say we match fine we not peaceful match. It means a fear they fear and made them know say 2008 and 18 they go.
Okay, so what do you think they fear?
They fear because they know say they don't fail and Cameroonian now they don't get sense, they don't understand. Maybe that time where you be work at the like Cameroonian, now Cameroonian they don't get sense and they will vote 100% for opposition. Only they make opposition people make the same good candidate. I know the SDF did prepare very good candidate because you know when I know because of that my carrying asking me why SDF candidate never come out. Every year when election you go for that the only party for Cameroon where they go for Congress, when they don't call election, when they go for Congress, choose a candidate, and chairman, they always be against candidate them. Now we the chooser, and people they say, the other one they say, why Frundi sitting there for hate for SDF can't reach today? Now we know why would they still leave it for day. We know why would they still leave it for day. We want someone to go expose, we candidate made a kill and before time. We know why would he leave it for day.
So when I get when I don't keep away.
Wait, that day when he come out, all man go like him. We get to candidate. Even a Frundi system, we will know why we keep it. Because last time he said take now only 5 years, leave presidency just to fix place more, make transparent election. Last election, I think we talk. Yeah. But if Cameroon and they be here, they before voting that 5 years, then for don't leave. If you leave Cameroon, find small now. All this killing and all the life not for day.
Okay, thank you plenty for this big talk for Mimi Control and for Inside Cameroon, no Twitter for Inside this country. Perhaps you just tell me more about this palaver, this year book, even though we not the French couple to say, I mean, I'm going to say we would like, yes.
Yeah, that's so they colonize it. Everything French. Everything French.
It starts with French, but I told you before that I have a translation.
If you give a translate before you come, because it made me vex for your corner.
No, the translation.
We don't annex me. We don't annex me. And we are not happy. I'm a Francophone by education, but I don't like the way Francophone people are behaving. Let me tell you that. I'm a Francophone by education.
I understand.
But I don't like the way people
the translation
they always take me like people, not small people, second class people. I don't like them.
Anglophone side again, I don't so you look and say they be minor, but they have minor where they so.
We be minor. You don't ever see Jiga enter your food. Jiga don't enter your food. You know what they call and say Jiga?
Yes.
You don't enter your food. You see as the small zone now.
Of course.
Now so Anglophone the day.
But you see that you have two systems of education.
Just tell me about the book and who side will figure this book because the book be interesting.
Okay. This book is Responsible Citizenship, my little manual of moral, civic, and virtue for the development of our country.
Yes.
It's a book that we wrote that for all Cameroonians to come together to build our country.
Yes.
So, because all problems who Cameroonians are facing now, any Cameroonians are responsible of that situation. You understand? Because if we talk about change in our system, change in our political party, our leaders have to show the example. Like Frundi we were talking about, is leading the party since the party was created.
No, don't say that. No, you are not the leader of SDF. You are talking about a book. Leave Frundi alone, because now we know why we keep Frundi over there. Because now the only party, excuse me, the only party that as we talk now, net meeting the whole now. No, I was talking now.
They don't tell you that they know why. They
know why. Now politics, we do politics.
Now politics.
You do write a book. You need talking about Frundi.
Okay, Pastor, who's are picking the book?
The book we can get the book at the FNAC at the Kaji Square, Kaji Central.
Yeah.
It be like say Frundi the main when I fear for the country. Because anything Frundi. It means Frundi now really talk money.
Okay, but that way
why you don't translate them for English? Means I will take a seller.
You come with them. Now that time we go chakara to.
Means I will take them out. Don't touch them.
Then with the book, you don't know it's a
in 2 weeks, the translation will
after that 2 weeks, the website will
very soon before they might tell you something because you talk about Frundi. I tell you say SDF na only party where they hold their congress regularly. Then they always Frundi big challenge. And therefore, when I tell you, now we know why we still keep Frundi. Not Frundi, they impose itself. They elect it. Muna system, they don't be candidate. Plenty
the other party can tell you that they know why they still live.
No, don't talk about Frundi. Talk about the other party. Excuse me. No. Nobody and a president for the whole Cameroon. Excuse me, I need to talk about CPDM.
But you are talking about party.
Paul Biya na president.
Paul Biya is a president of the party too.
No, I'm not talking as a president of the party. I'm talking as president for Cameroon. And CPDM, other they like the form of water, they like the drink water and their trouble.
Each of us have to show the best example.
I talk Paul Biya because na my president too, like president for Cameroon. You not going to talk about Frundi because you don't know waiting where with the cook inside the house. You know because inside people that Jangi.
It's a president of
association.
It's a president of
SDF is an association.
Cameroonian association.
No, not Cameroonian. No, it's a party. It's a political party.
But Cameroonian political party.
It's a political party, and it's people that voting, and it's always voted.
But
No,
it's
it's
not always
Cameroonian.
But the Cameroonian voting in has never tricked election as Paul Biya is doing.
Okay, I would like to see Joshua to take the presidency.
You don't like, you are the one choosing our candidate.
Before 1 or 2 people.
We are the one choosing our candidate. You are not the one choosing for us.
That's true. But the
The
consequences.
SDF Congress that is choosing their candidate.
Yes, but the consequences will be the
We
dignity.
know our candidate more. We know our militants more than you.
But now,
So you don't choose a candidate for us.
Alaska, just allow 1 or 2 person where the list looking for outside because.
Where I did talk for my vice chairman, Joshua Oshiwe, he small that die say may it take heart to.
Tata Elizabeth.
Now road for all man make it take heart. I did salute my brother we dey from Buruku because I get my family from Buruku. Yeah. I did salute my family we dey from Buruku. I did salute the one they dey for Bafochu, Santa Mbe, Santa Sister. I did salute the one they dey for Bepanda. I did salute all people they look. I salute my sister dey Limbe. Her name na Celine.
Well, you know, yes, Celine go. Yeah, any of the pages to salute 1 or 2 person.
No, I salute all my country people for Norway.
You talk for country talk. Salute for country talk.
For country.
Why not talk to me?
For country talk.
African talk.
For African talk.
Yeah.
Okay. Mensate Pongwan lang.
Mozart wejimo zutima na Mozart Mozart wejima tam Mozart wejima na mambo muji
Is the 10th of November that we will think about Felix Roland Moumier and all those who are talking about it.
Because people tell not Alaska country. If you miss the program now, so if you miss the program now, so if you get time again for evening from 9 to 10 o'clock, if you don't see the program for evening, if you see on tomorrow Sunday, country people, I will come back again for Monday before say we'll come back for 9 o'clock for evening. If you okay, we'll slowly come back. But any idea? All things go there for better way. Monday we'll meet them for morning time with Pigeon so I'll come back for 1 o'clock. We'll come back for Chakara. All things for better way. We'll not pack our bag. Go. Now stay blessed. Happy weekend for all now.
Now bye bye. What's that wejimo?